Hello, my fashion family. Hello. Hope you all are doing great wherever you are. So this morning, I said, let me come and show you something really important. How you can sew your stretchy fabrics without any problems. As you all know, sewing stretchy fabrics can be sometimes very challenging, especially when your machine is not adapted to sewing stretchy fabrics. It can be so challenging and frustrating. So I said, let me show you how I do or how I overcome the challenges of sewing my stretchy fabrics. This is a scuba fabric. As you can see, it's very stretchy. It's so stretchy. So this is the fabric. It's stretchy in both directions. Both directions. So I'll begin by showing you how this fabric behaves when you want to sew it. So let me fold it like so, and I try to sew and see if my machine is going to respond. So this is me sewing. Let me show you the outcome. As you can see, the thread is not sewing. It's coming out. See, this part has sewn a bit, but look at this other part is so frustrating, right? This can be so frustrating if you are having a lot of work to do with limited time. So I'm going to show you two methods that you can use to overcome these challenges. So the first method is using paper. So I'm going to use this paper. We'll begin by cutting tiny stripes of this paper. Let me use my paper scissors. Cut tiny stripes. So let me keep this one aside. So this is what we are going to use for the first method. Okay. So this is the stretchy fabric. On every line that you're going to sew, you can place this paper, and the thicker the paper, the better, because when you put it under your presser foot, it creates more tension between the fabric and the plate. So the thicker the paper, the better your stitches are going to be. So I'm going to begin sewing, and make sure you sew slowly, because when you sew it too fast, it may still skip some stitches. So I'm going to be taking it slowly. And where the paper gets finished, you're just going to continue by lifting the presser foot and adding the next paper, and you continue. So you can see the stitches. Let me bring it closer to the camera. Are you seeing the stitches? Let me show you the other side. As you can see, the stitches are very even and normal. You can see I'm using a contrasting thread so that we can see the outcome. So after sewing like this, we are going to peel off the paper. Carefully peel off the paper gently so it doesn't destroy the stitches. So I'm going to take my time to peel off the paper. So the disadvantage of using a thick paper is that it's a bit more difficult to peel it off, but a lighter paper is easier to peel off, but a thicker paper is going to give you better stitches. So everything has its advantage and disadvantage. So you can see here it's difficult to peel off because my paper is a bit thick. So this is it after peeling off. So this is the first method. This is the first method. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another method that you can use to sew your stretchy fabrics. Let me keep the fabric aside. And for this second method, we are going to be using this paper tape. This is a paper tape with one sticky side. One side is sticky. So I'll begin by loosening my presser foot. And then I'll go ahead and cut a small piece of this tape. And we are placing it under the presser foot like this. Can you see that? It's under the presser foot, and we are going to trim the excess at the sides. Trim the excess at the sides. And the next thing I'm going to do is to fit back this presser foot on the machine. Then I'll bring in my fabric. Let's take another side of this fabric so that we can see better. Okay, let's continue. So I'm going to fold the material again into two and begin stitching. Stitching slowly So this is the outcome. As you can see, the stitches are uniform. So in which you can actually stitch your stretchy fabric without stress. You can actually change the position of this paper tape, or you can as well double it to be thicker when moving to the next line. So we are going to sew another line and see the outcome. So you can see the outcome. Actually, I prefer this method because you will not waste time peeling off the paper at the end. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more interesting tutorials.